My names are Joseph Oguchi Jacob. People popularly know me as Sarowiwa. I'm a musician, also with native cultural music. Later we do gospel in the church, then native culture in the kindred and the village. Later we now move into bongo music. So you can see what the music is all about today. 1998, I did my first album in bongo music specifically. It didn't sell. That was a group album we did in my group band, cultural band then. It didn't sell. Around 2000, there about 21, I did another one, it did not sell. Then 25, with consistency, with focus, diligence, love, passion, looking up to God, you know, be happy with what you do. Don't get carried away. Don't be envious. Don't be greedy. Do it believing in God. You will light up one day. So when I pray to God and I say, wow, God, those I started for them, some of them have dropped a hit album. Maybe this music thing is not a talent, it's something one just love doing. Okay, let me try this one. When I did that one, 19th December 2005, dropped into the market 26, God answered my prayer. That was the light of bongo music, the Owerri people's music. Bongo music is a specific music for Owerri people before we now modernize it to where it is today. But you can see, by God's grace, bongo has come to stay, has conquered. Bongo gets across. The origin of bongo music is cultural, but all of the time, innovation, the thing has to move into high life. We took the cultural into high life. All our Igbo brothers and beyond started enjoying bongo music, bongo Jerusalem. One of the track I did, I called Sarowiwa Palilebu Igbo le Sarowiwa Palilebu Ine Sarowiwa Palilebu Egwu anyị kpara agwa ọfọ ọfa juru ogwu ọfọ juru eji. The meaning is that I have started my own. My music is like an imperial. My music is like an imperial. That a woman has an imperial, a man has an imperial, but only God knows who has the real imperial. So, and I sang another one when I went to entertain in the northern area. That was the one that made boom, that blew the music. That Yoruba man, Hausa man, the Efik, the Jaw, everybody in Nigeria and beyond Africa can now dance. When I sang, Onya wosa sanunde zuwa, sanunde zuwa, sanunde aiki, enakwana. That was just greeted when Titi Abubakar came to Mbise, Owerri to be precise. So right there I composed that song and did a quick rehearsal with my boys. We went on stage to sing that song. It was amazing. Wow, singing Hausa language in Owerri music, in Igbo music, it becomes very unique. So I had to record it and I had to bring it out to a CD, which took up the bongo music to the world, to the limelight. And thank God today, the music is paying, it's feeding us. It's really, really going. We are still working, racking our brain to remedy the things we're lacking. We're still working. I personally, I don't sleep. I rack my brain. I work hard every day. The entertainment, the music has its vibes. It has a lot of angle, a lot of branches, a lot of wings. So you can see today we now have music writers, songwriters who can, so like the ones I'm doing now are now bringing other professionals, to step it up, to fit in things that are, that will go around the world. There are things that are happen that I shall not forget so quick. In on the angle of performance, like there are some events you will go, you would say, God, wow, This is a big one, this is a huge one, this is a one you can never forget. I remember when Dr. Jim Odumegu Ojukwu was buried. I was one of the artists who were in the compound, the VIP. It's a national burial where president and all the great men in Africa was on ground. I was there and I performed together with the army band. And I say, God, I bless your name for this day. That our hero, an African Nigerian hero, Igbo hero, is being buried today, and I'm one of the artists performing. We're only three bands that performed there. That's one performance I never forget. There are songs I did with some other people, some other collabos I did with Need to See. It was another wow, bringing in bongo music to that of hip hop. The very first time I traveled to abroad, I traveled to Malaysia, UK, and the other places. I was like, wow, oh, this music, God has indeed been wonderful. So this music can turn me this far. I actually was the first Igbo Nigerian musician to go to Malaysia and perform way back 2008, 9 thereabout. One of the first shows I did in UK was Club and Ties in UK. My Igbo brothers, when they are doing their end of the Iriji, New Yam Festival, Igbo Day, they usually invite me and I go to perform. Clubs, families who want to celebrate birthday and all that and the event. Ticket shows, we go because I have my Igbo brothers there and I'm very proud of them. I have too many of them that I would really like to work with. It's a whole big project. I'll work with Flavour, my brother. Simi, I love Simi's song, which I'll still like to work with. Davido. Davido is one artist that is very accommodating. He really encourages us. I love his song. Tiwa Savage is a melodious song that I would love to work with. I have too many of them, like I said. I have too many of them. Don Jazzy is a brother that I love. Those that I can, I can reach out. I have too many of them that I would really love to work with. Honestly, one of the things that motivated me was when I lost my mom. She's my favorite. When I lost my mom, life was so bad for me. I was just not myself. After the burial, I begin to be very angry and all that. So I just need to leave the environment. That was when I said, no, I think it's high time I leave for Lagos to start up a new life and a new career. And after all, Lagos is the entertainment market of Africa, so whether anybody likes it or not. So I had to move. It wasn't easy leaving Imo State, Igbo land to Lagos at 2015. It was not a small challenge, trying to adapt, to the new system. Lagos is a place you got to try as best to fit in. So I was pushing it, meeting my Igbo brothers, they were carrying me along. I was doing some shows from one hotel to the other until today. I thank God that one of the mega events being done in Lagos by our Igbo brothers, Sarowiwa, if when you count 3, 4, 5, Sarowiwa is there, is one, is two. So it's not easy. That has given me an edge to even relate with my other brothers from the Yoruba wing, from the West. I now interact, associate with my colleagues from the Yoruba. That's another man I so much love so much. That's a Yoruba man I would love to work with, and I'm working towards that. We worked together for the first time. I saw him at Airpeace Ali Nonyema father's burial. Dr. Benizobe Fabi, I think is one of the biggest high life musician in Nigeria and Yoruba, to be precise. He's my role model. I love his songs. That's one show again that is big for me too. I was in his place. He's my friend and my boss. I was in his place for 5 days. So I was with Ebenezer. That was the very first time. I said, God, that's another thing. I said, God, I bless this day. So little me, young me, can now get on stage with Ebenezer Obey. I did like Yoruba people. I prostrated and I received a blessing from him. He advised me as a father, and I told him, Daddy, one thing I would love to do is to work with you. He said, feel free, my son, to come down and work. That is another project that I didn't want to unveil that we are working, but I have to say it because it's a very big one for me. My advice to musicians and to the young ones is this. I have a lot of advice, but when you're advising people, you are as well advising yourself. Let our musicians have that heart of love. Yeah, some of them are trying, but let's do more. Let us do more in accommodation, love. Because there's one thing I keep telling people: nobody reigns forever. If you're the biggest artist today, you don't know who will take over, and nobody is the highest. In music, nobody is highest. Just come, do your thing, gain your ground, have your own fan. So, on opportunity, you have people to encourage and accommodate. Try as much as possible to do that. The other day, I was listening to my brother in the hip hop wing. This advice goes to everybody: gospel, high life, hip hop. As long as entertainment is concerned, let us learn to carry ourselves along. Let us help ourselves. If somebody stretch hand for featuring, do it, because your music is running today, you don't know tomorrow. Some of our colleagues, it will take you 5, 10 years to get them on board to feature, to do a collab. Is a very wrong one. The young one, you guys should be up and doing, focus, dedicate, passion, and believe in God that you get there. Sarowiwa palilegu, Igbo Sarowiwa palilegu, Sarowiwa palilegu. Egwu anyị kpara agwa ọfọ ọfa juru ogu ọfọ juru eju. Man wey sabi sabi, you know what you're doing. We're very proud of you for bringing out our thing, the African thing. So Rema TV, you guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. My fans, those I'm very proud of. Just subscribe Rema TV on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all the social platforms. You'll see Rema TV. You can enjoy more of us.